We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Presley. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's a shotgun run call. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, ASU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his man. It's Joslin. And the defense brings him down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense operating from the pistol. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive, and a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep for the right side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Presley. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. I love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? To the 45. Broken tackle still going. Big time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Presley. Delivers quickly to the left side. Intercepted. Picked up by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Clock is running last minute and a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's Presley. Catch made on the left side. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. He's got room to run. He's past the marker and still going. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Didn't see anybody open. Just throws it away. That's now going to bring out third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to throw. It's Presley. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack.
Man, 3rd down and 1, and you allow a sack. Listen, I'm not a coach, but whenever I see a play like that on 3rd and 1, and you throw it instead of run it, it's just a head scratcher. And to make matters worse, they end up with a sack for a loss.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Now that's zone coverage there, and the receiver does a nice job of sitting in that soft spot in the curl route. What I love is he's not just going to go down. He picks more yards up after the catch, now that the quarterback delivered a strike to help move the chains.
He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Can he get there on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking downfield, it's Presley. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to pass. It's Presley. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And he's got it, no problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Play of 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Presley. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Oh, that one's picked off.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Joslin. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to pass. It's Presley. And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Sure hands. It's Joslin. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He escapes the pocket. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They were not going to catch him that time.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Looking to throw. It's Presley. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. wideouts now clustered. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard hitting.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Scanning the field, it's Presley. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
A huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball, thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Eludes a tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, it's first and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important second down call here.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And it's South Carolina in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And this pass is on target, caught. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that short completion. Tight end makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Toss play to the outside. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already he's thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Presley. And they get the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's complete. Touchdown, Arizona State. Strong game by this quarterback.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the right side on the toss. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Grab near the sticks. It's Joslin. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air, it's Presley. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half for this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Could take it all the way.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how they play this. You don't want to settle for overtime. A field goal wins it, but they've got some work to do to improve position for that kicker. They finally corral him at the 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense. ground trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, South Carolina. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on and see if they can get this win.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Presley. He'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Finds an open target on the left side. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. Serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Throws it to the right. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass. But you've got to come up with a first down.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, obviously a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Fourth down, drops back